temperatures are still good, still nice
They're
and
not
warm.
bad.
Can't quite believe it, middle of October. Now, have you ever dreamed of being an intrepid explorer? Well, one woman from Suffolk has taken on the uncharted Amazon rainforest in a 50-day, 400-kilometre trek through the terrain.
With the help of a team of Indigenous people, Lucy Shepherd filmed her extraordinary adventures, which included deadly snakes, swarming wasps and aggressive wild boars.
So peccaries are super dangerous. They take out anything in their path. And we have to climb a tree. So come.
Wow, what a moment. I'm pleased to say, Lucy, you've made your way to the studio. You are safe. What a moment that was, being chased by, you know, wild boars.
Yeah.
Did you make it up the tree? Sorry,
I did. I mean, my
okay.
tree climbing skills from a young age has come in very handy.
You shot the tree pretty quickly. Yeah, at that point, did you kind of question your life choices, thinking, what on earth am I doing here?
I don't know. I mean, there's a sense of adventure in all of us. That was quite... it was good to be high up and let them pass, because literally even the jaguars and the snakes are afraid of them.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
They're tough beasts, aren't they?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So this was a 400-kilometre trek, wasn't it? And tell us what it involved. There was quite a lot of real danger, wasn't there? It was a proper adventure.
Oh, yeah, but a lot of people thought we wouldn't even make it. So, I mean, it tells the story.
Really?
It's myself and the sort of friendship between myself and my team, who you saw there, sort of locals, but they don't live in the forest there. They're on the outskirts. And all of us going through this long journey. And, yeah, even their villagers were telling them, you know, why are you doing this? Don't, really? You know, you'll die doing it. So, yeah, could have been seen quite foolish, but we wanted to showcase this sort of land that needs... There's a lot of this land that needs protected, needs to be preserved.
It's hard to believe, with how much of the world has been explored today, that there is still so much that is uncharted in this huge, vast area of the Amazon. And you've got the Indigenous people saying that they were, you know, slightly cautious about going into these areas.
Yeah, I mean, there's surprisingly, there's quite a lot of unexplored areas on planet Earth still that are land, which is like quite surprising to a lot of people. But I think, isn't that magic though?
Yeah.
But we need to sort of celebrate them and see what's there, and in order to protect them. But yeah, I think it's incredible that the wildness still exists.
Beautiful. We saw some of the wildness just then. But your eye at one point on that footage had puffed up. What happened to you then?
Yeah, so you really need to know your wasps in the jungle. There's wasps that come at you, they sting and swarm you, and you have to freeze. And then there's other wasps that look exactly the same, and you don't freeze, you leg it as fast as you can, you run. And then there's another wasp called the tarantula hawk wasp, and this wasp is like this big.
That sounds horrendous, let alone is.
Yeah, it hunts tarantulas. You'll see it on the forest floor, dragging tarantulas.
It hunts tarantulas?
Eats them inside out, and it has the second worst sting. So you've got the bullet ant, then you've got the tarantula hawk wasp, and sure enough, it got me.
On your face?
Yeah, just
okay.
here.
Why would you want to do something like this? I mean, is this a childhood dream of yours?
I think it's a childhood dream for lots of people.
It
It's
is,
always been in me, but yeah, I didn't grow up thinking this should be a profession, but now obviously it is. Why? There's so many different elements. The pros definitely outweigh the negatives, the cons.
Yeah.
They're just that sense of adventure, and also just feeling this duty of care to sort of share this wild world that we live in.
You're going in there to share these parts of the world and being a professional explorer. First for us, actually, isn't it, Becky, having a professional explorer in the studio. And I'm going to get this right. At 23, you became the youngest ever to be made a Fellow of the Royal Geographical Society.
Yeah.
And, you know, what's next? I mean, what's the next thing for you?
There's lots of things cooking. The world's a big place, hardly scratched the surface. So lots of stories to be told. And storytelling, that changes the world, right? So hopefully, yeah, lots more to come.
Well, we were gripped just by the short piece we saw there.
Remind us where you can see it.
On Channel 4, it's streaming now, both episodes.
Yeah, Secret Amazon, Into the Wild. Lucy Shepherd, thank you so much. And
Thank you.
just stay away from the tarantula wasps
I will
next
try.
time. Wasp,
Can't promise it.
I think you're all right in Suffolk. Right, the ITV Evening News is at 6:30. Here are the headlines with Charlene.